You made fun of me last week a little bit, as you always do, about
That's
some of this movie stuff we were talking about. Remember, we were talking about Minecraft and how it was like the worst movie of all time, and yet it's doing so well.
So well. Yeah.
It's almost at $1 billion, by the way, at the box office as of this weekend.
Good God.
Billion with a B.
Are people still being aggressive in the theaters though?
Yes, but less so. Like apparently, like my wife took Everly and she said they were singing certain songs or whatever, but I don't think people are trying to get kicked out of theaters anymore, which was the goal the last time. But the movie I want to talk to you about was this Sinners movie, which is Michael B. Jordan.
Everywhere right now. I saw it all over TikTok. Yeah.
So it broke this crazy record. And this is how much you need to see this movie. Okay. And I haven't had the chance to see it yet because it's NHL playoffs and I don't have time.
You don't have time for anything.
But Sinners had its opening weekend, 46 million bucks. Okay, that's what it made. And as we talk about, is a non-IP movie. So a movie that's not like based on a video game or based on a book or whatever. So Harry Potter's an IP thing. Minecraft's an IP thing. The Avengers is IP, right?
Bridget Jones' Diary.
Yeah, this is just a movie for movie's sake.
Yeah.
Bridget Jones' Diary was a book. Yeah. It dropped only 6% in terms of what it made its first weekend to what it's made its second weekend. Now, why is that important? It's top 30 all time.
Ever.
In terms of the lowest drop weekend 1 to weekend 2. And basically at that point, it means that the word's getting out that this movie's great and everybody's loving it. And it's kind of nuts because the only films with larger openings and smaller drops were Avatar, the original one, which was at the time like a cultural thing. Did you see it?
I've never seen it.
You never seen it? It was pretty cool in theaters in 2010.
Too spooky for me.
It was spooky.
It's too spooky. Amphibians.
And it was one of the first movies that really like captured 3D movie watching. It was good. And then How the Grinch Stole Christmas in 2000, the one with Jim Carrey.
Oh, yeah.
From weekend 1 to weekend 2, it dropped to 5.4%. But both of those releases were Christmas releases where people really go to the movies. And so for this to be happening in like late April, early May, it just speaks to how good it is. And apparently the two CEOs, Pam Abdi and Michael DeLuca, who were Warner Brothers Entertainment CEOs, they were under the gun. They were getting huge criticism for greenlighting this. So like people are like, what are you doing? Who the hell is going to watch?
All the people doubted it. Yeah.
And Michael B. Jordan is his own twin. And this sounds really stupid. And it's blowing up. It's huge.
Believe in your idea.
I'm just saying.
There you go.
Now,
that's wild.
Yeah.
Okay. And we talked about this last week. I don't like spooky things. I've seen so much hype about it.
You might want to
I want to see it. I think I may want to see it. Yeah.
Something else that's happening. Movie theaters are having a tough time getting people in the door.
Yes.
Right? And so Minecraft being a hit's a big deal. Sinners being a hit's a big deal. One thing that they are doing is they're bringing back old movies. And this weekend, they brought back one of the Star Wars movies that came out when we were in like grade 7, grade 8, which is Revenge of the Sith, the last Hayden Christensen, Natalie Portman, Ewan McGregor one.
Yeah.
Where he becomes Darth Vader, spoiler alert. I
don't understand.
So it's called Revenge of the Sith. And it made $30 million in North America.
In just playing in the theaters?
Yes. And it made $850 million 25 years ago when it was released. So it's made $30 million again. It's only $15 million off of what Sinners is. That's how big that movie is. So they're bringing back these big movies so you can watch them in the theater the way they're meant to be watched.
And that's the thing, like, because I could go on, I'm sure, my computer right now and find any movie, but it's the experience of going to the theater
with other people
and like enjoying popcorn. And because they always said, movie theaters are going to fall off, but it's a whole experience.
Yes. Yeah. So you'll probably start to see this a little bit more.
I have a question. Are the tickets for old movies as expensive as they are for new ones? No.
Yep.
Especially if you want to see rock, man.
100%. Especially if you want to see it from like Ultra THX, whatever your IMAX, whatever. What movie would you like? Old movie? Would you go if
see?
I had time, and I don't, I would go see this. But I think you gotta. To me, great movies to see in theaters are always action ones. So here's one that would do really well: Fast and Furious.
And Furious would kill. I'm tired.
I know. There's 11 of them.
I'm tired of Fast and Furious. How mad and furious does this fast car need to be?
I'm just telling you, all the people that watch Tokyo Drift, you know what I'm talking about.
Enough.
That's a good movie.
Enough.
Yeah. Like I think you
There's
have to
11?
go, like or like think about this, like Independence Day with Will Smith, where he's fighting off the aliens.
Oh, gotta see the explosions in the
Welcome
theater.
to Earth.
You know what
It's
I
a
want?
line.
You know what I would go see?
Bridget Jones's Diary.
Bring It On. Now
There you go.
Now that was a banger. I went and saw it. Yeah, in the Woodlawn Empire Theaters.
Yeah.
And I remember I was like, that's the way I want my body to move on the cheerleading.
Well, and you're
I was
living it out now.
Well, that's true. That's a different world. But I was never cheerleading. But like the soundtrack, the actors, the cheering.
Can I give you one
the
that might?
women? Now thinking about it, I think I was gay at that point. You know, like it didn't realize it. Okay.
There were some there were signs.
Yeah.
Okay, Steph, you got one? Like bring an old movie back to the theater. What do we got?
Oh yeah, She's the Man.
She's the Man?
Do you guys not know what She's
It's
the Man
Amanda Bynes,
is?
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, when she's on the soccer team and she
Yes.
pretends to be her brother
But why in a movie theater?
because it's iconic. People are literally dressing up as her as
Oh, Channing
Sebastian
Tatum's in it.
Hastings.
Yeah.
It's an iconic movie.
Oh, I'm actually
Millennials of my age will all like
Oh, I remember.
go around me on this because it's it's one of my favorite movies ever.
Do you like anything without a young pop star in it?
No.
No.
I was gonna say she's gonna say something about like Jonas.
See, some people
Jonas
like action
Brothers.
movies, some people like fanciful movies. Our producer Steph likes
Yeah.
a fanciful movie, loves like a Wicked and loves like here's one, and Steph's gonna love this choice, okay?
Fast and Furious
Here's
9.
what you do. Here's what you do. You want to create a movie theater event, get people back to the theaters, okay? You're gonna do a binge day, all day, High School Musical 1, 2, and 3. Back to back to back.
I'm in. I'm
Right?
in. Yeah.
Wildcats, get your head in the game.
I've
we
never
are
seen
all
it.
in this together.
Incredible.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen High School Musical?
I've never seen it. I think I've
You're
seen like
kidding.
bits and pieces.
Straight
no,
to
I
jail.
was busy.
No, straight to exactly.
Straight to
How
jail.
can you exist in the pop culture lexicon and not have seen High School? You have.
I was busy smoking weed in the woods at that age, and I wasn't watching the Family Channel. And I
Criminal.
should have been watching the Family Channel. Looking back, I should have been just watching the Family Channel. No, I love Zac Efron. For so many different reasons.
You don't know,
but I've never seen it.
The
No.
love story with.
What are you looking at? Are you
I'm
reading
trying
me
to
the plot?
remember his name. Troy
you don't
Bolton.
Know the love story.
Troy
of.
Bolton.
You don't remember his name?
Troy.
No, one more time. One more time.
That's
for me.
what she sings. She just stands up in the middle of the game. It's like Troy.
Hang on. Is
and
that
then what do they sing? What song is that afterwards? It's like
Oh, I don't know.
do they like sing like a ballad back and forth to
Yeah,
each other?
yeah.
You don't know
It's a
about
TikTok trend.
Yes, it is.
And hang on, it was Vanessa Hudgens in it too, right?
Yes. Ashley Tisdale.
And that's where because they started dating around that time, right?
Yeah. So it was Troy Bolton and Gabriela Montez. That was a red hot relationship. But don't forget about Sharpay Evans. Sharpay was dangerous.
Do you
She
remember-
had tude.
Do you remember Vanessa Hudgens at the beginning of the pandemic? She did.
Well, I do remember that. That was a tough take. We all had bad takes. That was hers.
That was a tough take.
We won't even reference.
Oh my God. No, maybe I do need to. You know what?
You need to watch
Maybe I need to watch High School Musical.
because
You do.
you know what? It is fun.
It's the best.
Yeah, it's actually just, and that's the thing is
I'm
like
in my fun era.
shut your mind off, enjoy your life, and it's a musical.
That's Bridesmaids for me. That's what I like. I would go see that in theaters
But
too.
now I don't know if it's as good as Bridesmaids, but I think you'll appreciate it for what it is. It is so candy soaked Disney musical. Everybody has to be clean as a whistle, that sort of thing. And like,
He looks so young.
I know, they all do. It's kind of nuts.
God, I'm old.